Hey gamers, welcome back to JD's Arcade. I've got some special content for you today. I not so recently purchased Rob's GPI build on the Retro Games Fan Facebook group, and for the most part I love it, except for one thing. So if you have one of these Retroflag GPI cases, you may have noticed that the control pad can be a little wonky from time to time. You can actually replace it with the D-pad from a Game Boy Pocket, which you can purchase on Amazon for about $4. My video today is going to show you how to take the case apart and put the new control pad in. First, I should mention this has nothing to do with Rob's build. This is strictly an issue with the case, and I also don't know if this is an issue with the GPI 2 cases either. I'm going to start by removing the gamepad and then taking out the 6 screws that are on the back of the Retroflag GPI case. You got 4 on the top, and then you got 2 hiding in the battery compartment. Next, you're going to take a pry bar and you're going to carefully pry the sides of the RetroPie apart. You want to use a pry bar on this, or a pry tool, as a screwdriver could chip the case. Next, what I did was I lifted the back up, and it is connected to the screen. I didn't really feel like disconnecting it, so I carefully lifted it up, and then there are 5 screws on the back of the circuit board here that you need to take off in order to get the board out. 4 in the corners there, and then 1 in the center. Next, carefully lift that out. The screen will be dangling, so you want to use caution with that. Control pad's going to be right underneath this little area here, and you can see that it just comes out pretty easy. There's the old one, and there's the new one that we're going to be putting in. So that just pops into place, and then you're going to put this little rubber piece back in, making sure that those corners connect with the 2 little circles on either side. Next, carefully place the whole thing back into the bottom, and then you're going to go ahead and pop those 5 screws back in. Slide the back of the cover back on. I had some issues getting this piece back in. You could see as I snapped it together it wouldn't go in, so I had to pull it back apart, and there is a little slot for that to go into. Alright, snap your case back together, and then you're going to tighten up those 6 screws on the back, 2 in the battery case, and then the 4 corners, and you're pretty much done at this point. Pop your batteries in and your game piece back in, and you're ready to play. Alright guys, so I was really happy overall with the new control pad. It works a lot better as far as the correct direction that you're supposed to. You can see I gave it a little test here. Worked great.